right, guys, we got a good one this Saturday. So on the first 8 minutes, what you're gonna do, 3 rounds, run 200 meters, and then 15 overhead squats. If you have a barbell and if you have the weight, it's 95, 65. You should pick a weight that you can do these overhead squats unbroken throughout all 3 rounds. After that, on the 8th minute, you start your second couplet, and that's gonna be 3 rounds of run 200 meters, and then 15 power snatches with the same barbell or same object. What I'm gonna do is go through the movements, the objects you can use, and then I'll get into the warm-up. First movement is the overhead squat. Now here's the cool thing about the overhead squat is we've gone over squat mechanics a ton in our warm-ups. Nothing changes from here down. All we need to manage is an active shoulder position, locking out our elbow, keeping the bar over the frontal plane. So I'm gonna show you a forward-facing view and then a profile view. What I want you to look at is my shoulder position here. You get the bar overhead, I got a wide grip on the bar. I'm pressing up on the bar, and if you look at my armpits, they're facing you. Pressing up. Look at my elbows, they are locked out. As I go through that squat position, this doesn't change in terms of my shoulders, elbows, armpit position. Stays the same throughout that full range. Profile view, if you look at the bar and draw a straight line down, it's gonna be over midfoot to heel. That stays there the whole time. Here's what it looks like. So that's if you're using a barbell, or maybe you're using some sort of household item. If I'm overhead squatting with this rocker chair in a bag, same shoulder position. If I only have a kettlebell or a single item, I'm gonna get that overhead, and then from this position, elbow locked, shoulder pressing up, this active shoulder position. From here, single arm. You can do 7 one side, 8 the other, or switch whenever you want. Same thing with dumbbell or household item if you can't hold with 2 hands. Another option, this is a very tough one because of where you're holding the ball, your hands are closer, is a medicine ball. From here, try your hardest to keep your elbows locked out and keep that ball over the center of your foot. There's your overhead squat. Power snatch. So what I want you to focus on here is that my legs will get straight before I pull under with my arms. Power simply means you're catching it above parallel. Same grip as our overhead squat. From here, watch the legs. First, I'll give you 2 reps. Watch the legs. Okay, now from here, watch the arms. You'll see that the bar gets back to this position before my elbows bend. Watch my elbows. If I'm using something like a household item, start here. Notice the same movement mechanics. Even though it's a light load, I can still work on those positions, hitting full hip extension before I pull under. Single dumbbell or kettlebell. I'm gonna start there. Kettlebell a little bit different. Actually, we're gonna start in a hang position. And there's your kettlebell one arm. And again, alternate whenever you want through your 15. All right, let's get into the warm-up here. All right, guys, for today we have some complex movements, the overhead squat and the power snatch. So we're gonna go through a general warm-up first, just to get the joints loose, get us warm a little bit, and then we'll go through a snatch complex with whatever object we are using. The first thing you're gonna do is 10 alternating pigeon stretches. So you get down On the ground, send one leg forward, tuck your knee under. From there, slide your back leg back all the way, lean forward. If you want, you can extend your spine here, and then switch to other side. Spend about 3 to 5 seconds in each position, each rep. And switch. So a total of 10 alternating. After that, 10 cherry pickers. So we're at an elementary school. Perfectly the right opportunity to do some cherry pickers. So forward, middle, and then behind, keeping legs straightish. A slight bend in the knee is okay. Then you're gonna do 10 slow push-ups. These are not tempo. You don't have to control the tempo, but don't rush through them. When you get to the bottom of your push-up, don't lay on the ground, don't rest on the ground, just use the ground as a target to get to. So here's what those look like, the slow push-up. Remember, protracted shoulder, pushing up, hollowed out from here. Here's the pacing. All right, after you're done with that, we got some fun with alternating leg kick-ups. So this is just simply working on handstand kick-ups. And you're gonna go to a lunge position, go down to the ground, kick up to wherever you're comfortable with. Maybe it's this far off of the ground, that's okay. Maybe it's all the way up, that's awesome. So you're gonna lunge forward, place hands down, and then from here, watch this foot here, that's what I'm pointing to. So you send the straight leg back, kick this foot up just a little bit to start. One more time, I'm here, watch this leg this time, it stays straight, straight, little kick up. Okay, so alternate legs. After that, I would go the other way, and do the same thing. Watch this one. Come off the ground just a little bit. When you're done with the alternating leg kick-ups, you're gonna go through or do a 200-meter jog. Then we'll start our snatch complex. All right, we're gonna go through our snatch complex just to work some positions before we get into the workout. You're gonna do 5 reps of each of these movements. The first one is a snatch deadlift. So it's just a wider grip and your butt's gonna be a little bit lower. Use the hook grip. That means wrapping your fingers around your thumbs. From here, 5 deadlifts, keeping your arms straight. So 5 deadlifts. Once you do that, you're gonna do 5 deadlift shrugs. So a little speed at the top, shrug. I'm gonna do one more, watch my elbows. On the deadlift shrug, keep your elbows straight. Then you're gonna deadlift pull. So after that shrug, continue with a pull. 5 of these, looks like this. Watch my elbows here. What you're working on here is, I'm gonna do slow motion, getting your legs straight, squeezing your butt and quads hard in order to cause that shrug, and then follow through with the pull. The pull, keep the bar close to the body. Watch the bar. Straight line up. After that, you're gonna do a muscle snatch. This is where you keep your legs extended, pull, and then punch overhead. So it looks like this. Watch the legs, once they get straight, they stay straight. Into the overhead position we talked about earlier in the video. After that, we have 5 overhead squats. So you keep that overhead, get a little bit wider stance, get your active shoulder elbow locked out. 5 overhead squats, and then end with 5 power snatches. Here's what that looks like one more time. And you can go through all of that with single object, household item. When you're done with all that, time to start the workout. Have fun with this one, guys, and I'll see you on Monday.